Yo, what's good everyone? This video is going to be a tutorial for the Shadow of the Tomb Raider any percent glitch speedrun. I'm mainly making this video because in the 2 days I took learning the route, I ran into some things that a simple walkthrough would have saved me hours of figuring things out. I think this game and the run definitely deserves more exposure and I'd like to see more people run it. You know, if you're into third person action adventure games or you run any games similar to Tomb Raider, you should definitely check it out, it's really cool. So the first thing I'm going to mention is you need the game on Steam, so you can't use a cracked version because you have to downgrade the game to be able to speedrun it because they've patched out some glitches, and the way we downgrade the game is using what I'll show you, which you need to log into Steam to actually download the files. So I just thought I'd get that out of the way first. So before you even open the game, what I want you to do is go to the link in the description, which is the speedrun.com Shadow of the Tomb Raider page, and what you want to do is go over to resources and you'll see that we have the save for the start of the game. Now you can make your own save, just make sure you get the correct place where we start. So yeah, we don't actually start the run at the very start of the game because it's pointless. We start at 5 minutes and 20 seconds in. So this save on the speedrun.com resources tab has the save. Two options in there. You can either play a normal difficulty or easy. If you have easy combat, you have basically like aimbot, which can be really annoying when you're trying to like shoot a barrel and it snaps onto an enemy. It can really mess you up. Make your own if you want, or you can just download this. So once you've done that, you want to go over to guides, and here we've got the downgrade tutorial, which was recently updated because I was having some troubles downgrading it. It wasn't working that well the old way, so I had to get some help. But he's within the last week updated the GitHub page, so this is a lot easier to follow now. It's kind of complex if you don't really know much about computers, but it's pretty self-explanatory. It's not too bad. But the way you'll know that it's worked properly is if you launch the game. It's like it says there, it's either in the launcher or you can Alt enter to go into window mode and it'll tell you the version at the top. So once you've done that, I will leave the spreadsheet in the description so you don't have to go to this video, but you can if you want. But inside the description of this video, it has a spreadsheet for all the glitches and video links to them all. I'm going to walk you through them anyway, well the ones that I do, because I don't do all, I do different ones to other people. That's pretty much it for getting everything set up. You need to downgrade the game, get a save file. You can start the run from the very start of the game, but you're basically wasting 5.5 minutes for no reason. So get a save, downgrade the game, and then we can go ahead and get in game. Okay, so last thing I want to mention, the rules state that you have to run the game at 60 FPS and you need it to show on the screen that it's 60 FPS. So the best way is to use RiverTuner statistics server, which you can download. Put a link in the description. It looks like this. So you just add Shadow of the Tomb Raider and then you can just copy these settings if you want. Just make sure you have show own statistics on and that you have the frame limit to 60. And then I start with Windows, so don't forget. I do run into one issue with OBS and RiverTuner. So if I start the game with RiverTuner already on, OBS can't capture the game, so I don't even know why I have it start with Windows on, to be honest, because I have to start RiverTuner after the game's already hooked into OBS, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so what I want you to do first is go to options in the game, go to gameplay. Now I have these two on just on by default. I think reduce camera shake is on. If not, I'd switch that on. Aim mode is hold, that's just preference. Repeated button press you want to put on tap, because on hold, yeah, it's lazier and easier, but it's a lot slower. And then obviously the difficulty is determined by the save file, or you can just do that when you're in game. Displaying and graphics, full screen on. You can put exclusive full screen on, but it's a bit weird. It can randomly work and then not, and if you tab out and come back in, it's off. So I just keep it off. It's not really worth it. I have these off, and then graphics are personal preference, but I would recommend having texture quality as high as your computer can handle comfortably, because it makes lineups for skips and glitches a lot easier for me personally. So I have texture quality on high. Now you only need to hit 60 FPS because we have to limit it, but these are my settings. You can just do whatever you want really. Just make sure that you have level of detail on normal or above, because there's some situations in the run where you need to shoot something that's far away. So yeah, that's my settings. And then in mouse, I would change a few things. So I'd turn mouse smoothing off If you've played the game recently and you had it on, then I wouldn't change it because it's what you're used to. By default, the y-axis is actually higher, which is dumb. You want to put these the same so it's the same on the y and x. And then for me personally, I have the aim sensitivity the exact same. So when I aim down sights, it doesn't change because I don't like it when it does that. And obviously you have invert off, but that's pretty much it for the in-game settings. Okay, so now we've done the setup stuff, which might have seemed long-winded, but it doesn't really take that much time. I guess the longest thing is the downgrading, because you're technically re-downloading the game files, but for me it didn't take as long as actually downloading the full game. So before we actually fully start learning the route, I'm just going to mention the 3 main glitches that we use throughout the run. So we have clipping, air walking, and skywalking as well. So clipping, it's in a lot of games and speedruns. It's basically just clipping through walls and doors and stuff like that. Air walking, which is literally walking on the air, and skywalking, which is kind of like sliding on geometry and terrain. So I'm going to show you those 3 now. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is clipping. I'm going to show you the very first clip in the game, just so you understand what you're getting into. So you basically just hold right click to aim down the bow, and you either hold S or W depending if you're clipping backwards or forwards. And it's pretty simple. It's just about getting the right angle. There's some clips harder than others, but for the most part they're all pretty thin walls and doors that you're getting through, so it's probably the easiest glitch in the game. Okay, so the next glitch, air walking, which I think is like the second hardest. These are going in order from easiest to hardest in my opinion. So this glitch consists of, I think, tricking the game into thinking you're actually attached to the wall when you're not, so there's like an invisible floor underneath you. I'm not 100% sure what causes it, but basically you go near a wall that you can grapple onto with your rope grapple that Lara has, and you want to jump in a specific spot. You want to jump while standing still, and then pressing E just after the peak of the jump as you're kind of starting to fall down. And there's a few telltale signs as to what happens when you try it, so I'll put the examples in. So the first one is if you're too close or far away from the wall, the rope will kind of just fly out in a direction away from Lara, so you know you're either too close or too far. The second one is you're in the right spot, but you pressed it too early, because you'll hear a sound of the grapple hitting the wall, and then it'll kind of kick Lara off to the left in like a 90 degree. So if you get that, you're in the right spot, so just try it again, but just press E a little bit later. The timing does take a long time to get good at. I still miss it. Pretty much everyone misses it. But once you've done that, I'll try and slow it down for you. The way you know you've got it is the rope kind of does like a curl in a way, and it like hits the wall that you can grapple onto in a specific way that if you didn't get it, it wouldn't have done. The more you do it, the more you'll start to realize when you've got it. Best thing to do is just keep trying it and running off the side, and then you just catch yourself, try it and go back. But once you've actually got into the airwalk, it's really simple because you're just running at that point and following a route. So it's just the grapple section that's the most difficult. Once you're airwalking, it's completely fine. Okay, so the last glitch in the run is skywalking, which in my opinion is the most difficult one in the game. There's twice in the run where I use a different glitch to basically avoid skywalking, which you can go and learn them if you want, but they're not that much slower and they're more consistent for me personally, so it's up to you. But this is the only place I use it, and you have to use it in this spot, so there's no way around it. Basically what happens is you get Lara stuck in a falling animation, and it allows you to slide around geometry, which you'll see on the screen. Getting into the glitch, you'll see, I'll slow it down for you, but as you start falling, you have to tap a directional key depending which way you're facing, either W or S. And you have to do it right as she falls off the cliff in this example. And then once you're in it, it's pretty easy-ish, but it's kind of counterintuitive, because if you want to go, so you'll see if I'm going to the right, I'm holding W and D, but if I'm going to the left, I'm holding W and A. So you're kind of doing the opposite direction to what it is. So it's a bit weird to get used to, but like I said, it's kind of the same with the airwalk. Once you're in the glitch, it's not too bad, but it's getting in it that's kind of scary. The 4 seasons skip, which is what this is called, is one of those skips where you're gonna probably have to take a couple hours to learn. more. It took me about between 4 and 6 hours to get it down somewhat, but we'll go more into detail on the skip once we actually get to it. But I just want to show you the 3 main glitches that we do in the game before we start with the run. Okay, last quick thing I'm going to mention before we get into the game, because I forgot to be honest, is in the controls for the game I have it set up so jump is bound to scroll up and roll is bound to scroll down, because the movement tech in this game is, once you've unlocked the ability, is you jump and then when you land you roll, and then you jump and then you roll constantly, and it can kind of get annoying doing that with space and C. It feels a lot better to me to just scroll up and scroll down while you're running. Okay, so now we're actually getting into the speedrun. I'm not going to make this video 10 hours long, going into super in-depth into everything. A lot of it is just following the route, so I'm not really going to talk much in those sections. Like I said, the spreadsheet is there to really, slow down and play through the skips if you want. I'll just briefly go over them and explain things that I wish was explained to me when I was learning it on my own. So ignore the splits for now on the right. I just want you to focus on the mouse and keyboard inputs from that section, because I'll teach you how to do this live split stuff after we've learned the route. So we're going to load into the game with the save file that you downloaded. And then once the game eventually loads, we're going to just spam jump, because until we have the skill to do the repulsor drop is the quickest way to move. So we're spamming jump. Then we're going to skip this cutscene, just spam space. Jump down this hill, but stay to the right so you can get the 3rd jump into the vent, otherwise you won't get it. Spam F to kill this guy. And then usually you'd kill this guy with the bow, but we're just going to shoot next to him. Then the first clip is we're going to go to the left behind this tree, get stuck in between them, hold right click W and wiggle through, like I explained previously. And then aim for these rocks that are clipping in and out and just jump at them. Don't worry, the collision is there. And we're just going to spam jump to go up these rocks. And then we're going to jump this, but don't worry if you're sprinting or not, you'll make it either way. Land here and then just spam jump. And then Laura's going to go invisible, but don't worry, just jump off the edge of this rock and aim for that other rock and you should be fine. You know you've got it, it'll say Hunter's Moon. And then when we load in, we're going to reload checkpoint. Then we're going to go through this crawl space and we're going to do the first glitch that is reset heavy, at least for me. Now I'm going to slow this glitch down so I can explain what's going on. But basically you want to hold right click to aim down the bow and then go into the corner of the room. And then we're going to aim at the 3rd step down next to like the stick that's kind of like there as well. You'll see where I'm aiming. I'm going to aim in between the step and that like stick where the angle is. And then I'm going to actually attach a picture of how I have my hand set up for this, because it's really awkward to do, just not holding your keyboard normally. But what we're going to do is we're going to aim here until the camera starts wiggling left and right. And then we're going to press 2 to switch to the pistol, and then X to switch shoulders, but we're going to hold S and right click the whole time. So I'll slow it down. So 2, switch shoulder, and then we'll fly up. And you either don't get it, go too far up and get stuck, or you get it. Now you can get the one which I got where it looks like you get stuck, but if you just spam space and look up, you should be fine. And then jump on this rock, and then jump over here, spam space to climb up there, and then jump again so we can move, because she gets stuck if you don't jump. Jump over this gap, And then just drop down here and then just jump into the water.
It's literally the perfect speedrun. It's short at 20-30 minutes.
Make it look easy, but it's so hard.
And then you want to aim for this rock when you fall out of this water so you don't fall too far down. And you want to aim for that other square of water that's inside the water. And then just go underneath this little wall that randomly pops up and then just swim up and you're inside. So that's that skip. Jump over this tripwire. Now right here there is actually a little 10-second skip that I tried to do but failed. I'll insert a clip of what it's supposed to do. But it skips 10 seconds. It's not paramount that you get it, but it would be handy to learn. You basically just jump over to the left and skip this little cinematic. So now we're going to pretty much do this part as you would. Just try and climb as quick as you can. You can actually make that without having to climb up, if you're quick enough. And then we're going to spam jump here.
Yeah, well I noticed like he does like 3 sword slashes and then turns and then
Just do this as normal.
And then turns and does like a different one. I don't know.
It might be because I'm playing on controller.
Now right here you have the two options. You can either do the skywalk glitch or the airwalk glitch. The skywalk glitch on this section is really difficult and I'm quite inconsistent at it, but I'm very consistent at the airwalk glitch. And after timing the airwalk first try route, it's not that much slower, so that's why I do that one. Yeah, like I said, I'll insert a clip of the skywalk route. And if you decide to do it the way I do it, you can just carry on watching this section. Try and land on the top bit so it does that quick.
Yeah. He only changes the keyboard and mouse to do monkey skid.
Spam either because it's yeah, one of those quick time event things. Now, once we land off this zip line, we're going to reload the checkpoint to get rid of the zip line so we can do the airwalk glitch. So we're going to climb up these rocks and then we're going to aim at the bottom of that wall and then do the airwalk glitch. So you jump and press E at pretty much just after the peak of the jump. So as you can see, I got it there. And you're just going to spam roll and follow the route that I do. So you want to kind of go to the left now. And then don't try and jump on that stick that's sticking out. It's not going to work. Just jump at the wall and just spam jump and you'll get up. And then coming up is the second clip of the game, which is quite difficult. I'll slow this one down. So you want to go to the right. This is a backwards clip. So you want to turn around once you get to the end of this cave. And then you're going to go to the right of it, facing backwards. And then we're going to aim down the bow. And then we're going to hold A to go left and S. And then we're going to press X to switch shoulders. And then we're going to aim at the little, like the peak of that little crack in the floor. Then what we're going to do is we're going to let go of right click and A, and then right click again, but you want to keep hold of S. And then as you can see, if you don't get it, you can actually just tap right click again. And then just jump back into bounds. It's a lot harder than it looks. You might want to go back and replay that a few times. And then we're just going to roll to the right, just spam roll. That's why scroll down is good for this. Jump up this way. Try and jump off this. I messed it up, but it's a bit quicker. Now coming up is the third clip. This is a very easy one because it's a door clip. You're just going to turn around, get yourself stuck, and then tap right click, and then you kind of want to move your mouse to the right like that. I messed that one up for some reason. And then we're in a cutscene. This whole section we do just normal, there's no glitches involved. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna download it, and then hopefully you can see how trash I am at Souls games. Because I've been an FPS gamer for like fucking 15 years, dude, so...
Did you delete it?
Yeah, I needed the space. I keep forgetting to get like a big hard drive for like games.
Yeah.
Well, even an SSD because they're cheap nowadays. I have a 125 gig SSD, which I got when SSDs were... when SSDs were brand new, and it was pretty expensive at the time.
Yeah,
so that,
I had a 120 gig.
Yeah, that pretty much holds Windows and like applications.
Yeah.
And then I have all my games on a 500 gig hard drive. So that's why this game takes a long time to load. Okay, so in the swimming section, the only things I should mention is... when you open the door, when you spam E, you can reload the checkpoint, which I nearly forgot to do. There was kind of no point at that point of me doing it, but it's a bit quicker. Now the rest of this level is pretty much normal. You just want to go as quick as you can, obviously.
Right drive? Yeah, because my videos take up a shit ton of space.
Oh, did you keep them?
Yeah, most of them. I delete some of this shit that I put on YouTube, put like full runs and stuff.
Yeah.
I have a few, like a GQ video, some like individual YouTube videos that I made.
I can only really have like 3 or 4 big games down to install at a time. But I'm not the kind of person that just plays loads of games at once.
Yeah.
I play 1 or 2 a lot.
Yeah, I uninstall shit too. I don't have shit installed when I'm not playing it.
Yeah, there's no point.
I think like the only thing I've installed that I don't play is like Horizon.
Oh yeah, I deleted that dude.
Wait, what? You were about to beat the game?
I didn't finish it.
God damn it.
I watched someone beat it instead, and I didn't miss anything. The ending was trash. It wasn't even
the DLC.
I don't care at that point. In the last little climbing section here, you just want to jump as much as you can across these sections, especially the second one. You can do a jump here, then jump there. And then that's the first section. So now that section's done, so the first like 15 minutes of the game, I would go back and replay that, because I'm basically explaining how I learned the game is I did that section, then I went back and played it over again so I didn't forget anything. So I'd probably pause the video, start from the beginning again, and then get to this point and then play the video again. So we've got a big cutscene, which is a kind of a nice break after a pretty hectic 15 minutes.
Yeah, you need 1.4, I think.
Oh. Have a look on Fit Girl, dude.
I think I have the right version, and I think it's Fit Girl is.
Wait, if Sakura's only 14 gig, Fit Girl will probably be so small. We play that on stream.
Just can't get those people back there out of
I'm
my
gonna wait
head.
and I'll hopefully have my controller back.
They lost everything.
But all the runners run on 1.04.
The riddle
Why?
says, chase the heart of the serpent to the Silver Crown Mountain, where the
Twins
twins confer.
I see one on
I wonder what the
1.06,
twins are.
This storm looks like bad news.
but it's like
Just a
10
little
minutes slower. I don't know.
Oh, apparently 1.06 is faster.
Concentrate on the cloudy mountain.
The loading times? Or what?
If we find it,
I'm not sure.
how do we know we have the right
Oh,
one?
faster now. I know the game, like, for a lot of people, runs like ass.
It's our only clue.
And I thought it was like maybe it had something to do with the fact that
The
I have
mural
a cracked
says
version, and then I
there'll be more
bought it on
disasters.
Steam, and it still ran like ass, and then I
Maybe we can
refunded
help
it.
them to put a stop to the 120.
Okay.
Oh, apparently menu better and faster on 06.
But how do we really know?
The only thing, I don't know if 106 or 107. I think 107 is the newest version, and it
We need the
has
tunnel,
like
so this is not-
meditation training where you can fight the bosses like for
What?
practice.
Okay, that's sick.
But
Wait, I want
you-
that.
I know that it's not
Yeah, I want it
practical.
too,
I
but
know that
you
it's
have to
Okay.
buy the game for that. They don't. I
Oh.
don't think they have. A
Fit Girl,
patch.
you stupid bitch.
Let me look.
Maybe she's done it?
We
I
have
don't
to
think I
trust each
have
other.
the Fit Girl version.
Oh.
I think I have Codex released.
Oh.
They had Fit Girl on my website, but for some reason they removed it. I don't know why.
Hey, I might have something over here.
Really? That's
I
it.
noticed Fit Girl only really does like bigger games because when I was
I don't like
Oh,
this
they
storm.
have 1.06.
Should we come
Ooh.
back in the morning?
We're so close.
3 weeks ago, I got
I
uploaded.
guess
What, on
the little
Fit Girl?
turbulence wouldn't stop turning either.
Codex.
Oh.
It's a scene release. I think Fit Girl, all she does is repack the scene.
Miguel,
Yeah, she does,
is
so
there
it's a
anywhere
quicker
to land?
download, which is better for me though because I don't have
Yeah, I can put you down when
insane
you want.
internet like you.
Let's go.
Because, but yeah, she only really does like really big games because I noticed I was downloading some simulator games for Kara, but she didn't have any of them. Had to get those on Codex and Pirate Bay and stuff.
Cortex, it might get bumpy.
Wait, what's current patch? Oh, 1.0. Oh, nice. About to download it.
What? 1.07?
1.06, he said, is current patch.
Oh, does that have the,
Yeah.
that's Pog. The training.
Mhm.
Sick.
Oh. You need the Game of the Year edition.
What? So as soon as you can see like the first person part, you can just spam space, and then we're just walking through the jungle.
She's OP. It's probably a bloke, but fuck it. Yeah, it's probably a guy. Dude. For real. I highly doubt it's an attractive female doing that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know how you'd repack something smaller than it is.
She's like, that's what she does for a living or something, I think. I don't know.
Well,
She has, like, if you read her website, it says, like, she has, like, an obsession with, like, compression
Really?
compression algorithms, yeah.
oh, like that's her obsession.
Yeah.
Interesting obsession, I guess.
Crown Mountain.
I'm not gonna complain though.
Closer.
It's OP as fuck. Yeah, the
Yeah, but
install
it takes
takes a,
forever. Yeah,
Yeah.
to install.
Someone's over there.
it's not as
We have to
long.
get
I
to
think
them.
in the long run it's actually less time in general though.
Yeah.
Hope 900p looks better. I think it does.
Looks pretty good. I don't see very much pixelation, if any at all.
It's mainly just this level because it's like there's so much like foliage, and like when I'm inside the foliage it just shits the fucking bed.
Yeah.
I don't think that's avoidable regardless of the settings, honestly.
Only if you use like X264 with like a higher bit rate.
I think my CPU would fucking have a stroke.
Yeah, the game would run like ass.
As long as I hit 60 though, because it's capped, but
I'll need to cut it. Maybe a piece of scratch.
And I think it uses like 20% of my CPU to encode an X264.
that's a lot.
Like my
Okay, so after this short little cutscene, we're just going to jump into the water. Just if you have the scroll wheel set up, just scroll up and then down straight away. Turn around and spam E to go into this little cutscene. And then just yeah, just spam E to kill that eel. Like nowadays, so many games are CPU heavy.
the Unreal Engine games are super CPU heavy.
Then when we get out of the water, you want to turn around straight away and go this way. Then run over to this crate. Get that crate with E. Then you want to climb up this section. I've not really thought about it because like I've not run into any FPS issues. And then get that crate. And then go over here, spam F. Jump down, get the next crate. Yeah, it's a pretty simple route. Then we want to go over to the campfire. Now just spam enter to upgrade the knife, and then go back, press left arrow to skills, then go over to repulsor drop. Sometimes it's already on it, sometimes it's on a random skill, but you just make sure you get repulsor drop, because now we can actually
Tell the difference with settings on full ultra. Like Linus, I think it was a Linus video. They put side by side.
so cut that rope, and then now we're doing the movement tech for this game. So if you have the scroll set up, where it's scroll up to jump and then scroll down to roll, you just want to scroll up, and then as you scroll down, you want to scroll up pretty much straight away again. Like I've always thought that if like in some games that have like a menu screen, okay, then you want to go over this with the zip line. But yeah, if you have it on space and C to jump and roll, that's fine if you want. But if you do that for like 40 minutes, it sucks. And if you have a mechanical keyboard, it's kind of loud doing that for so long. Try and roll down there, it's a bit quicker. So now we've got this boring part where Laura just holds a bow and you just walk really slow to get to the Jaguar fight. Oh, like squirts.
Yeah.
Exactly, FPS over everything, dude. I think I've got into that mindset because like my first PC game was Counter-Strike, and that is just like the more FPS the better. And then ever since I got a 144 Hz, I've just been FPS fucking crazy because I want to get 144 FPS.
Yeah. I asked Ski because Ski plays Fallen Order on everything on Ultra Epic.
Okay, so with the Jaguar fight, what you want to do is dodge its attack and then hit it 3 times minimum. And then when it runs away, just go and collect the berries so you can heal, because you have to heal after this part. And you've got nothing else to do. When it comes back, just dodge its attack again, then hit it 3 times. Then go and get more, and then grab some wood as well, just in case you have to make more arrows at some point, you never know. Then it comes back, and we're going to dodge its attacks, hit it 3 times again.
I turned anti-aliasing off completely in Fallen Order, and that off versus on, you can definitely tell a difference.
And then you know you're in the last phase because the Jaguar comes out with blood on it. So you're going to dodge it, hit it 3 times, and then you're going to hopefully get the other Jaguar to come out. There we go. Run towards it to get into the cutscene. And just spam space. Okay, so now hopefully you got enough berries to heal. Just hold F1 to heal. If not, just go and pick them up if you forgot. Or you didn't get enough in time.
I think my stream title worked.
So climb up this tree, jump on top of this rock, and then up this way, and just keep spamming jump to get up here.
If you don't want to come back, you just don't. I won't be mad.
Okay, spam space. And then we're going to turn around and go over here and do this pretty big jump. It's not too difficult, to be fair. It can be a bit finicky because Lara wants to like walk along the tree here, but I'll slow it down. You just want to jump at the last second and then spam jump. You'll see the rock sticking out there. Just spam jump to get over it, and then straight into a airwalk. So you can just, I'll slow it down. You can just do the same setup I do with that bit of tree on the floor. I actually got that first try. That's incredible. So yeah, just the same, except that one you stand in a different place. The first one that you do, or that I do, if you plan on doing that airwalk, is very different to the rest. So just follow the route that I'm taking. Good memory points is run through this tree leaf right here, the palm tree, whatever it is. And then if you run through that, you should be good. And then you'll know you're going the right way, because after those trees you'll see like this open area, and then it'll start to tunnel. And then once you get here, just jump down and you'll see the day reset, the time reset, which is pretty cool.
Who played Ghost Runner at GQ? I wasn't here.
No, that was Bladen. He's got world record again. He got it back.
Oh.
He's cracked with that game.
And then here you have to go to the left because you see you get stuck like I did. Just stay as far to the left as you can.
Ghost Runners do make me so angry. That clip, dude. That was the day I quit. I never fucking submitted a run because I never completed one.
And then we are now in the next section of the game.
Yo, this run's fucking crazy, dude.
Okay, so we have to go this way and then you get stuck at the cutscenes. Nothing you can do about that. You have to talk to this lady and then map's gonna pop up, just press escape and then just follow the route that I go. There's nothing crazy here really.
That's crazy. Wait, he beat it by 4 seconds.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's like, it should have been like point something.
Yeah. I mean, they don't even use millisecond, and so Aggie and Mitch are tied for second.
Oh, apparently Aggie said he's gonna go back eventually. I mean, he did grind runs every day for fucking weeks, probably months. I don't know.
Okay, so this is like I don't really know what to call it, but you basically, you're not clipping, but you're kind of like moving, I guess you're kind of clipping upwards, but you're not clipping through anything. But get yourself stuck in this corner and then aim at the top of this little brick, and then if you look at the keyboard inputs, I'm just holding A and then slowly moving my mouse to the left. And then just spam jump to get up there. Crouch under that, and then jump on this rock, over this tree, and then jump on this and then on that, and just run straight or you'll fall off. It's not that easy to fall off. Hop over that, jump on this rock, over to this rock, and then over there. There's not much I can say about it, it's just jumping. Now this part can get a bit confusing, but if you just hold W and jump, you might get stuck a bit, but you just basically have to get to this point.
Oh, there's new strats since Aggie World Record, I didn't know that. Subtitles enabled loses 3 to 4 seconds. What? How?
Okay, so we're just gonna jump up here and then turn around and jump and then reload the checkpoint. Okay, so as soon as we load in, we want to jump and then roll. This is why scroll wheel is really good. So as soon as you reload the checkpoint, you want to immediately jump and then just spam scroll down. So you get the roll underneath and it skips the slow walk. It's the most annoying slow walk in the game because it lasts so long and it's pointless. And then we're just going to follow this route here, nothing crazy.
I nearly went the wrong way then because that made me.
Have you been down there?
That's crazy. You can exit the conversation early with no subtitles on.
What the fuck?
Yeah, with subtitles, you need to go through all the conversations to progress. And that was found, what, recently? Give me the dive, come on. I know you want to give me this fucking dive. Oh, fuck you.
Wait, my noise suppression.
Huh?
Hold on. I don't know if my soundboard went off, did it?
No, I didn't hear anything. Oh, there we go. First try, dude. I just thought the best emote ever. It says first try with a fart cloud, dude. Holy shit, it was like a green fart, it's over. Wait, do you get
Okay, so after this underwater crawl space, you just want to reload the checkpoint. I usually do it just when I press E on this breathe hole. So I just reload checkpoint here, so you don't die of no oxygen.
If it was within like a week, that'd be so good. How do I keep saving time? I'm not even.
My friend, take a look at the detail on this bark. The distinctive striation. It can only be a Rocher tree.
Okay, so here we're going to swim over to this platform, climb up, then we're going to climb up here.
If the vessel had contact with Kashyyyk, there is a good chance Chieftain Tarful will know about it.
You can actually jump that, but I just forgot, to be honest. Jump up here, and then we're going to do a skip. It's relatively easy. I've only failed it a couple times before, but you want to come over to this corner and then aim. I'll slow it down. You just want to aim at just underneath that wooden pole, and then jump, and then press E, and then you'll just be able to climb up. It's pretty simple. Only take you a couple tries to get it, probably.
Get that! The rope didn't even touch! That was so lucky. Dude, hearing that makes me want to play the game. First fucking try, dude.
Incredible. Jonah, I'm at the next trial.
Got on a launch,
Eagle.
first
It has
fucking
something to
try,
do with the wind.
dude.
I'm still tracking west. Heading downward now. There's an underground river.
Oh god. That fart was the best.
Okay, now we've got another walk. I have troubles with this one a little bit more than others, but it's the exact same concept. You're just doing an walk. Okay, so once you've got it, you just want to follow this route. Just go over to the left to this rock that's kind of like sticking out. Then up these rocks, over here underneath this. And then over here, and then hold right click to look down your bow, and then hold S and W obviously, and then move up that, and then up here, and then carry on. I know that was a lot that just happened though, but just go back and watch it. Aim for that square body of water over there, because that's what you're going to swim in. Just run underneath it, and then just swim upwards. And then jump up here, and then reload checkpoint.
Fucking lost 50 seconds, stupid patched fucking shit.
Okay, and then we're just going to climb up here as normal.
Lifelike wasn't the owner of the leaderboards, and then Panache was, because what would have happened is before all that shit was found on bracket, we would have just started at train, and the game would be perfect.
Yep.
But no.
Jonah?
Stupid motherfuckers have to find some dumb fucking shit and ruin the fucking game.
Me? I found the fucking PVC, dude. The one on the train.
I feel like that's...
Okay, so here we're gonna grapple this, turn back around, and then go back where we was, and we're gonna do another walk here. So just kind of set up where I am.
I was able to easily do...
Okay, and then you just want to follow this route. So we're gonna go over to the right.
I don't... For some reason I can't do it now. I was literally trying to do it for like 30 minutes the other day, and I never got it once. Or no, maybe that was... No. It was on fucking PS5. That's what it was.
And then go over to the right again a little bit. And then run through this like palm tree, and you know you're going the right way. Through that 2D. To the left of these 2D trees. Keep running straight. And then you want to aim to these like darker looking 2D trees.
Wait, how much time does that PVC save?
And then you'll see these rocks just move over to the right. And then you'll actually be running on the rocks now. Follow that. Then you see this bigger rock, you want to fall down next to it and you'll run across. So you might want to go back and watch that. But it's just going the right way. And then yeah, you want to just jump down into this section. And then that's done.
And everything, you literally just go to the end.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I didn't think there was any shot it saved that much, but...
I mean, world record.
Okay, so here you have two options like you did before in Cozumel. So you can either go up and do the skywalk route, or you can do the airwalk route. Now again, I don't really like skywalk that much. I haven't timed these ones. I think the skywalk is quite a bit quicker. I think if you get the airwalk first try, it's probably not that much quicker. But like I said, the airwalk's a lot more consistent for me. I would recommend doing it this way to start out with. And then once you get comfortable with how the glitches work and the game works, and you've done 4 seasons skip a few times, so you know how skywalking actually works, I'd maybe go back and learn the skywalk route. I'll insert the clip of the skywalk glitch here. But if you're gonna follow it my way, then we're just gonna go over to here and do the walk. Another telltale way to know if you've got it is when you do it, if you let go of your mouse, you'll see the camera wants to turn around on its own. Then we're basically doubling back on ourselves, going over this way. And then just go over to the left and then just spam jump to do this, and then just spam jump to get up this rock, and then just keep jumping, stay to the left, try not to get stuck. Then up to the, I meant right. And then you want to climb up this rock and then just jump back into bounds. Just make sure you stay very left. Too far right and you won't get in. So now you just want to follow the route again, nothing crazy.
Okay, so my world record was 17:23. And now Benji has a 15:50. But that's with Lucre Hulk skip, with the new PBC and early Jedi fighter. So my 17:20, and previously my PB world record was 18:23.
So once you have got to the out of this temple, you want to reload the checkpoint. Otherwise, nothing will happen. She won't spawn. And now you've got the most boring section of the game because it's cutscene and very slow walking. So just hold W, you should be good.
Did one with no time skip, and one got a sub 18 barely.
This run was going so well, and then walks fucked me over.
Come. See what he does.
Ow! Fuck.
Jesus.
I have a spot on my chin, and like I just touched it and it hurts so bad for no reason.
Amaru said he
Oh,
wanted
ski
an
went
end to
offline.
violence.
Did he raid you?
Yeah, he raided me and then went to the store.
First try?
Yep, that's why I've got dude, shout out to whoever that is. Wait, so it's me, Kara, you, Benuto,
Benji.
Ski. So there's 2 people. Yo, shout out to you 2. I won't keep you hostage much longer. If this run dies, I'll head out.
All these people believe
I mean, it's
him,
probably already
they're
dead, but-
afraid. Only good reason. Not much farther. The tomb is beyond that door.
Benji says like a minute.
Come.
I mean, at that point, if I was to come back just for the memes, I just wouldn't do the new bracket shit. To be honest, I'd probably just do a classic percent.
Innocent eyes will blink at dawn when
Okay,
weakness
so I'm
falls
pretty
away.
sure in my 17:23, the only skip I did was the PBC. So that's a minute faster than my previous world record because I'm watching the Lucre Hulk cutscene right now. There was no early Jedi fighter. What else? There, yeah, I just said that.
I'll watch the gate. I won't be long.
Okay, so after that boring section, you want to run over to the right, and we're going to do a little clip through the door. I did the fastest one I've ever done in this run.
Wait, what? I just walked.
Like, I honestly thought I just ran through it, because I don't remember actually, like, going backwards or anything, but I did. So now we've got, after that hectic section, we've got another cutscene. Enjoy the invisible cutscene, by the way.
Where's Unuratu?
I mean, I did the door PVCs.
She died fighting
Here.
Trinity.
Why won't this video play? Fucking YouTube is so slow.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, the cutscene. The game might crash. Again? This happens again? What the
Your
fuck?
mother.
Oh, I didn't do the door PVCs. I tried to do the door PVCs and I forgot to photo mode and I fucked it up so many times. So I lost probably like 10 or more seconds to those trying to do those PVCs. Let me see my wall touch time.
You know on Dathomir at the end when you can make everyone invisible?
Yeah,
This game has that too, and I don't know how I make this happen.
really?
Right now,
She was a warrior.
the leader's amulet's just floating. And then at the end of the cutscene, you'll see the boat rowing itself with Lara just sat in it. We'll just wait till the
Now
end.
restore the sun.
I'll find the box. I won't let the cult of Kuwaq
The game might crash though. It doesn't like it when this happens.
Begin the preparations for the burial chamber. Queen Unuratu will live on within us.
Oh, I didn't read your message, Benji. I've been tabbed out of the chat.
We will prepare for battle. The rebellion must succeed.
We'll be back with the box.
Bro, YouTube,
care.
please.
We will be ready when you return.
Yo, here we go, dude. The fucking paddle's moving itself.
So what's next?
We'll head back to
At a 955 wall touch with fucking up those PVCs and then opening all the doors instead.
How did I only lose 6 seconds? Oh, my Paititi is trash.
So many cutscenes, bro.
Dude, this is the only 2 unskippable. Stop.
No, I'm talking about Braca.
Oh. What is on about this game?
The heart
Oh no,
of the
there's
serpent
3
is in the
unskippable in this
cloud,
game.
near the many stone faces.
This is fucking dog shit quality, bro.
It's better than nothing.
Not you, my fucking
I
Braca
suppose.
stream.
We need to find the box and end
And
this.
55 was like old, no PVC wall touched.
Yeah,
I never got that.
that was like average. I used to get 9. I got my best was a 950, I think.
I used to get 57s all the time, and I don't know where the 2 seconds went. Probably climbing, I think.
Just movement, yeah.
My climbing was trash on Braca for some reason.
I wasn't even paying attention. Like I was talking to my stream chat one time, and I got a 950, and I was like, "What?"
Sometimes, like, not focusing too much on the game actually helps. You don't overthink shit, you're just playing.
Vesper used to constantly have better wall touch times, and we had no idea how. Like we used to say he's cheating.
No, I remember I used to say that he's got
Yeah.
the speed hack on like point
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so after this cutscene, we're just gonna just follow the route that I go. Just make sure you're spamming roll. Okay, so now we're up to the 4 season skip, which in my opinion is the hardest skip in the game. So it's going to start off with a simple walk. So you're going to put yourself in the corner of this, and then just tap S to turn around, and then just do the walk. Okay, so once you've got it, you want to go over here, and then just roll into this tree stump to get through it. And then go over to this corner, and then we're just gonna as you can see, I kind of got stuck down here, but if you just like run into the wall, it'll be fine. And then behind this tree, we're gonna run up this hill, get to this point, turn around, jump, and then let go of everything. So I'm gonna slow it for you. So turn around, jump, and then like I said before, we're gonna tap W at the right time. Then I'll slow it again at the end. So what you want to do once you've landed once you've got the skywalk, basically turn your camera around and face the rock. So you want to 180 degrees with the camera. Tap D and then go WA right into the skywalk. If you don't tap D, you'll just fall. So in slow-mo, tap D and then W and A. And then basically, we're just going to follow this route, so W and A. And then we're going to go right, so we're going to WD. And then go left, WA. Go up here. Now I got this incredibly fast, I'll slow it down. Usually you'll get stuck underneath a bit of geometry and you just want to slowly move your mouse to the left. And you'll go up, and then once you're at the highest point of this, you just want to tap E to grapple and you'll jump out of it. When I started learning this, I was getting the problem where I'd grapple and the rope would just like not get me out of it and I'd be stuck. I think I boiled that down to not going fast enough in the skywalk going up the hill. So I wasn't actually gaining enough momentum to actually reach the very top of this. That's what I think happened. So yeah, there's not much else I can say about it other than just slowing it down and you just copy what I do. But if you're getting the issue with the grapple, you're just not going fast enough up the hill. Making sure once you've got into the skywalk, you tap D and then W and A. And another big issue I had was when I was getting into the skywalk, I wasn't having my camera facing 180 degrees back into the rock, and I was just falling off. So make sure you're looking right back into the rock.
It's fast. Holy shit. I've never.
So now we're going to reload the checkpoint here once we get here. Jump on this box to the right. I nearly got caught. Then kill this guy. And then I grab the cloth out of this box because we need to blow something up.
It's fucking like 5 minutes long, dude. It's like after you walk out of the door on Dathomir, you know, like how we go in the hole and get the fucking door.
Yeah.
If you open that door, it plays a
So we're going to go up onto this wall. Wait for this guy to go past.
That was the stupidest sack of shit ever.
I have
Pick that up.
Let me see how long it actually.
Set that on fire, throw that over there near the barrels, and then just spam roll. If you sprint there, they'll notice you and you'll have to restart this section.
Hope will always prevail.
Hopefully you've played the game casually. If not, you tap E to pick up the red barrel and then, or the red canister, and then hold down middle mouse button.
So like right before you fucking repair your lightsaber.
Oh, I only did that once when I played it for the first time on release.
Same.
Then we're going to drop down here, holding right click, then tapping C once we get down to the bottom. Then we're going to watch this cutscene, but we can just skip it. So I'm going to go over to the left and do the hardest clip in the game in my opinion. So get yourself in this corner and I aim for that plant on the ground, and then we're going to hold S and then just let go right click and then right click again instantly. And then once it starts glitching out, you want to just turn the camera to the right slowly and get through like that. It's a very difficult clip in my opinion. Then jump up here, jump out, go to the right. This is very difficult to figure out where you're going because it's all just grass and trees. But you just want to spam jump until you see this rock and tree. jump up and then go to the left.
But it was so much fun.
Like even I get a bit lost there. It happens. So next up, straight away, is this really difficult jump. Yeah, so Lara's going to go invisible, and then what you're going to do is at the very last second is jump and then press E, and you'll climb up here. Just try and keep in mind that you can actually jump a lot later than you think. Jump down here. Now we want to jump to this rock because you'll just fall through that floor and then jump back onto the metal. And then we need to slowly jump up here and then up there and then up here. Now I'm going to slow it down, but if you hold right click to aim down the bow, you can, you know, spin Lara around a lot more consistently. So you want to aim over to the white pipes, jump up, aim up over there and then jump up there. Then we're going to jump back out of bounds through this tree, and then we want to stop at this tree and then jump right over there. And then what we want to do is jump down here, jump down here, and then go around this way. And then once you jump up on this rock, you want to just shoot this right barrel and then those three that are stacked up, and then go back to the right and then jump down back into bounds. Shoot those barrels, come over to this corner, wait for it to blow up, and then we're going to kill these guys. As you can see, I forgot to change the save file, so it's aimbotting, and you can see it's kind of bad. For some reason it didn't kill that guy, usually it would. So just kill him real quick. And then shoot the last barrel that was there. You didn't really see it, I'll slow that down for you, but there is a barrel there. And then that's that section done.
Mayday! 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 Cardinal
I forgot to
2,
turn
going
the
down!
difficulty. I used the wrong save file.
Well done. You have passed the test I left behind.
Fuck, I'm using the wrong save file, man. So in this game, if the combat's set to easy, you get aimbot. And it fucks everything up, because if you try and hit a barrel, it just snaps onto a player and it's fucking over. If this cutscene crashes, I'm gonna smash my computer to absolute bits on stream.
That ass.
Lara's hot, dude, in every iteration. Movie, game. Angelina Jolie, dude. Those films, I fucking loved them.
Wasn't there only one with her? Did you see like the latest one?
Yeah, it's absolutely fucking trash. The actor's fucking garbage.
Yeah.
Like, who even the fuck are you, dude? That's what I thought. I was like, who the fuck are you? I don't like the voice actor for the reboot trilogy either, for the games. I mean, she's okay, but...
I'm making everything worse.
Just play Fortnite and get LeBron James, dude.
Imagine. How am I only
He's in-
plus
he's in the
19?
game.
Wait.
We can do
Holy
this.
fuck, my oil field split is
Seconds?
garbage. I'm only plus 19, yes, seconds behind. I only lost
Fuck.
40 seconds and
Come on.
I fucked
What's
up the
next?
invisible jump
Stay
twice.
here.
I don't know, Jonah!
That's a good minute and a half.
What was that clue? The heart of the serpent. Something.
The heart of the serpent is in the cup, near the many stone faces.
And what kind of cup are we talking about? Some kind of chalice?
A chalice that's not very Mayan. Wait.
You should actually play this game casually though. Panache, it's good.
It's not mine.
Maybe.
The clue
I mean,
was
just
left
just
by
look at the
17th
reviews,
century
dude. The
missionary
fucking,
Andrea Lopez
like,
Jesuit.
I feel like the reboot games didn't get the love they deserved.
John. We're looking for a Christian holy site.
It's hard for me to play
Like the
games
Church of San
casually,
Juan.
Yeah, same.
It's a pretty common name.
I mean, look at Horizon.
Maybe dozens.
like single player
Not within
games.
trekking
Yeah.
distance from Paititi.
I just rush through them. It's just habit.
Come on. The road is this way. We'll get out of here, talk to some
Trying to
people.
think. I know God of War on PS4 was like a game I went super hard on.
What would I do without
Like
you?
I just absolutely loved.
I
single
never
player.
played God of War.
It was so good.
I swear
At
it's gonna.
first, I hated it because I felt like it was trying too hard to be Dark Souls,
Yeah.
combat-wise. But the combat felt clunky as fuck to me. But then once you get used to it, it's really good.
I swear I read that it was getting a PC port. Is that incorrect?
I don't know. I never heard that.
I seen this picture like it was like like 3 or 4 games, and God of War was one of them, and it was like getting a PC port, and like like it was like PS fans were like raging because PlayStation like
Church of San Juan.
fanboys always say that they're. Okay, so now we're gonna turn around straight away, and then go just follow the route.
I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna Google after this. It'd be pog if it does though.
Jump down here. Now here we need to go to the left and get yourself stuck in between these 2 trees. Aim straight, and then we're going to do another clip again. So we're holding backwards and left while holding right click, and then we're going to slowly move our mouse to the left. You don't have to be super precise with this one, just do it and it'll work basically, and then just jump up onto this tree. It's hard to see, but there's a tree there. And then up on the rock, over to the left. Up these rocks. And then over to the left again. And then in this section, we want to aim down on the bow to load this next section. So now it's loaded in. We're going to jump up here. And now I'm going to slow this down. This is probably one of the hardest jumps in the game. And if you mess it up, you have to go back to the tree clip thing. But basically what you want to do is slowly edge yourself into like the top left corner. And then once the camera decides to just stay close to the wall, you're in the good spot. So you jump and press W at the same time, and then hold right click just a millisecond after to stop yourself on the wall, and then jump over. Jump onto the roof and then jump back in bounds. Then we're just going to do a little clip here through this door. And then I go and pick up this cloth, because we're going to throw another red canister again.
Pick up this game really fucking fast.
Okay, so we're going to reload the checkpoint. Shoot the barrel at the top, run over to this canister, pick it up, set it alight, and then throw it on top here. And hope it kills them all, but it usually leaves one. So come over here and he will usually spawn right there. As you can see, the difficulty thing messed me up. So now he's dead, we're just going to clip through this. And then we're at the cutscene.
They called it something else though. What? They renamed it and brought it back. Fucking Fortnite like $15.99 skin pack with like comes with like 3 skins. It used to be called the High Contrast Bundle, and they just brought it back and it's called Shadows Rising pack now.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
What?
I got it.
If I don't fuck this next section up, I might be ahead. I don't know. I felt pretty fast.
Go, we got this.
If I PB off this, I'll fucking shit my pants on stream. That way, bro. Pan.
This is Cardinal 1. Engine stalled at 500 feet. Losing altitude. Attempting.
So now with this section, I've got nothing to say. We don't do any glitches. It's just going the correct way and doing it as fast as possible.
Cardinal 1, report. This is Cardinal 1. Engine restarted. Rerouting controls. Command, this is Cardinal 1. All systems functional. Back on course for heading 327. Acknowledged.
Only one chance.
Okay, nice. It's actually really easy to fuck that up. Dude, I'm too anxious of a person to be speedrunning video games. What the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm in a constant state of anxiety when I... like, literally. Like, if I'm behind, I'm chilling, but... if it doesn't split, it should split here. Maybe it's split, I don't remember it. My split, this auto split is still fucking everywhere, man.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
Yes, on stream.
Oh
Close.
god.
Dude, the end of this game actually has quite a lot of cutscenes. It makes up like most of them. It's a good breather though. See, like this game, this cutscenes are a good little breather. Just take a minute to like fucking reset your mind. But like in JFO, it's like, oh,
I'm sorry I lost.
it's like, oh. It's because the in between
It's not
levels,
your
it's
fault.
every time.
It's Dominguez. It's Trinity. All the way back as far as I
Like,
can remember, it's always
On
been there.
Zepho, after you do launch,
I could have had a family.
I mean when you go,
Everything could have been.
you know when BD scans and then you have the hologram
We will get the
cutscene
box,
just before you
and
do
we will stop
the
Dominguez.
Are you talking about the
You know-
distinct striations? Or
yeah, that cutscene's completely fucking pointless.
yeah, well it unlocks Sheik.
No, I know, but it didn't have to be that long. I mean, like,
Yeah. Well, I wish we didn't have to watch it. I wish we could skip push.
Your Highness.
oh, my splits are fucked up. Oh well.
We wouldn't even have to do Zepho.
Where's the
skip
box?
push, right?
Amaru has it.
You
But the
need
death
to
of the sun
push to
draws
get
near.
long
We'll get
dash
it back
though.
before he completes the ritual.
This will not be easy. We'll have to adjust
I
the
fixed the
plan.
splits. I pressed the right key. I forgot which it.
You
Please,
just go to
take
Dathomir,
your time
dude.
to prepare yourself.
Fucking lit.
We'll gather intelligence and fighters.
Thank you.
Dude, the game should have had a secret way to play where you just find some tech guy
Okay.
on Braca and he just opens up the droid and just gets the... Okay, so after this cutscene, we're just going to run over and talk to Edsley. And we're now doing the last level of the game. I mean, it's relatively short, yeah, but like, it's just one of those cutscenes in that game that I'm just like, okay, I'm bored. Like,
have the best chance to intercept them, but we could easily be
Because like the gameplay aspect of JFO is incredible in the speedrun, but it's so stop and start. It's just like it's hype, then it's boring. It's hype and then it's boring. But like Sekiro, for example, it's just hype, 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 hype,
Head
hype.
on, I can go around the other way and act as a sniper.
True distinctive stration.
That's right. First try.
No approach is without risk, but I believe this
This
is
is the best option.
Good.
I could PB, dude.
On your order.
Gather the troops.
You know, it makes me feel better that like right now the world record has finished the game, but I'm on the last level, so it doesn't feel like I'm that bad. You can skip the cutscene, but you won't go to Kashyyyk. True.
Yeah.
Okay, the split did work, but Amaru split is
This where we
broken.
part. Your path lies that way. Lara, I want you to have this.
Oh, I fucked up. I forgot to practice the Amaru
That's
fucking
can't.
mountain shit, and I
After
forgot where I
today,
need to go.
the eclipse will no longer represent.
I'm gonna
us.
vomit.
We keep the sun, but you remove the shadow.
First try.
Thank you.
If I get a good Amaru fight, it's PB. If I don't,
Be careful, Jonah.
Invalid course.
I need to find that video again.
I know.
Fuck, dude. I probably sent it in JFO chat maybe, like, but
No,
think
where was
DM?
it? Oh,
he was doing a lightsaber review. Okay, so in the swim section again, there's no glitches involved. We're just doing the route of the game, really. But the sound font for Malakos comes on. And he just goes. He doesn't know who Malakos is, and he just goes Valencors, dude. Like he was Valencors. Like you've just bought a fucking extremely expensive saber and you don't know the law. Hello? All I will mention when you go through this door, you're gonna press E. You don't have to press E though, but once the little loading thing in the bottom left comes up, just reload the checkpoint.
small. Big is this? 20 by 30. What?
Wait, was that small?
Fucking picture in the emote.
Oh. Okay, what gods be with me, please. First try it, I beg.
Unbelievable. Jonah, I made it. I see the bridge. Shit!
They blew the bridge. We'll find
Okay,
another
so
way
now
around.
coming I up, remember we when I have played this game, the last game casually. casually. The game was so scary, dude.
I'm gonna check it out.
We're just gonna aim for this.
These
The
like
last
fucking
stick before
monsters.
that like curved one, and we're gonna try and get the airwalk. So once we've got the airwalk, we just want to run straight over here. So on. I just can't do them today. I don't know.
We can't hold the outer citadels!
I'm pretty sure my PB I got that first try, so yeah, there's no shot.
Ground forces, collapse perimeter on main temple!
I'll still finish though. God damn it, dude.
Paladin 7 is moving to lower gate, but there's too much debris!
Okay, now we have to run up this mountain, which can be a bit finicky. So we want to start off, run to the right, and then to the left, up this section, and then to the right again, and then to the left, and then to the right, then to the left, then to the right. Yeah, you see what I'm getting at. Then go over to the left here, run that way, do a 180, and continue on following the route.
JTV, they never changed it. Let's go. It lives on, dude.
Let's go, dude.
Only old people will know about that.
Yeah, buddy.
The OGs. Okay, let's see if we can find the spot that I need to run up.
Why does her clothes change here?
Could you do like in the casual?
Okay, so now we want to run up past this tree and then we're going to turn around again when we hit this tree.
It's supposed to change a few times.
Go through this like 2D foliage.
For some reason, this level it actually puts them on.
And then you'll find yourself here.
True. Come on, Laura, you can do it, bitch. Just climb up the thing, and then there we go.
And then once you've got yourself to the top of the rocks, you just want to get to this very top point, the highest point. And then we're going to run over to the final boss fight.
I think World of Warcraft has better geometry than that.
Yeah, it's garbage. You're not supposed to be on it though, so I guess they didn't really try.
True.
Okay, so we want to just jump in bounds here and spam E on this.
So fucked up in this. It's already said. Yeah. Checkpoint.
Pick up that ammo there, come over to this, spam E.
I need to actually like. No one's made any save files for this game, which is really annoying.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to make my own so I can practice this fight because I've only ever done it twice. Because like, yeah, I didn't have a save file.
Now the cutscene will happen.
I have like 100 something GSO save file.
And then when the cutscene ends, what you want to do is reload the checkpoint.
Exactly, dude. I'm gonna be the panache of this game. Let's go.
I did a full playthrough just to make save files one time.
Wow.
So you'll see now reload when the little logo comes up. And then we're going to pull out the rifle, which I messed up. I just want to shoot him. And then just press F.
Some health that I got shot by the other guy either. GG. No, it's just she didn't have the rifle in her hand for some reason.
Then again, we're just going to shoot him. Just avoid that stuff as much as you can and try and hit as many bullets as you can, which I'm not doing very well. Because I was nervous, because I was unsure if I was going to PB or not. So we're going to do one more phase like this. Dodge that. I actually ran out of ammo because I missed a few rifle bullets, but you should be able to do it all with the rifle. But if not, just pull your pistol out for the last few bullets. So after this little cutscene, again when the little logo pops up at the bottom left, you want to reload the checkpoint because you're in a pretty bad spot there. And then because we're out of ammo, we're going to turn around and go grab some. So we've got the ammo, make sure you reload as you're running back to him and then start shooting him. The abilities he does is completely random. So this is the RNG element.
Oh shit, ouch, 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 ouch.
So if you're about to die, just heal. You should have a heal.
Heal, Laura, you stupid.
So just hold F1 if you really need to. So he's going to teleport. And that is the end of the game. So as you can see, I split as Lara stabs him, that's when you split. And that is the full game. Okay, so real quick in terms of live split setup, what you want to do is once you've got your live split open, you can have your splits in whatever way you want. So if you just right click and go to edit splits, if you put the game name as Shadow of the Tomb Raider, it will find the auto split. You just activate that, and then if you go to settings, you can copy these if you want. The area splits, but it's completely up to you where you want it to split. But if you want them the same as me, then you can just copy this. And that's basically it. I have the option start and split. I don't have it on reset, just in case I have to go to the menu for some strange reason or I accidentally go back to the main menu. You don't want it to reset your splits. But I think that's pretty much it. It does the timer at 520 on its own, so you don't need to change the start timer at. But I believe that is it. So that was the whole, I guess, quote unquote tutorial, commentary, the run, whatever you want to call it. It's my first time doing a video like this, so I'm sorry if it was shit. I tried my best. I basically just walked through the whole run, what I did and why I did it. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, just hit me up on Twitter, which is in the description, or I'll put my Discord name, you could add me. But definitely, if you're interested, just give it a shot. You'll be surprised that a lot of the glitches might look harder than they actually are, but then there's a couple that look easier than they actually are. So in general, of all the games I've done, you know, I've done about 10 different games speedrunning them. It's definitely not the hardest, but it's not like the easiest. It's like a good middle ground. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.